Tinubu, his disdain for equity and fairness. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. I'll never join those dwelling on his complicated age, for such argument is already defeated by several realities and the Constitution. Neither will I resort to health shaming him, since everybody is subject to and acceptable to such frailties and may fall sick whether young or old. I've chosen to stick to more crucial issues. The old strong man of Lagos comes along with a confusing appearance of a large-hearted man who believes and practices fairness and equity. Okay, in this article, I think the person is almost like me. People who are dwelling on the fact that, oh, he's source of wealth, oh, he's this. In fact, people are coming out to say, oh, he's source of wealth. That is number one. Secondly, they are even saying, oh, his certificate. All those things, sincerely, they don't market competence. Competence can come. You have not seen somebody who graduated as a first class and in the school of life, the person is not doing well. But somebody who is a third class student is actually doing well. Have you noticed it? So what are we talking about? It is not about how you got educated. It's how open-minded is your mind. How? How do you want to do better? Let's find out what the writer of this article, how he wants to criticize him, where he wants to start from. Stay with us, the news in detail. He brandishes this cosmopolitan outlook of a man who is ever willing to embrace everybody from everywhere. He is very quick to reverence some Easterners he engaged within his political empire, and has always used same to score huge political capital for himself. But under deeper scrutiny, he betrays himself as a very ruthless, crudely selfish, and dangerously me-first Nigerian politician. He's a typical Nigerian politician through and through. Here are some fruits that heavily lend credence to this. Since Buhari ascended as president, there was and has been a public outcry of lopsidedness in power and appointments queued against the people of the Eastern region. Several people of goodwill lent their voices to the clamor for equity in favor of that marginalized axis of the country. And what did the Bulovan King say about that appearance injustice? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They say it's not his business that he should cry that cry alone. He has selfishly cornered all the juicy appointment for the South. They say politics should be devoid of emotions. But if politics is for the benefit of humans and humanity, and humans are in turn made and governed by emotions, equity, and laws, then we cannot completely divorce politics from human emotions and perceptions. Now, still on fairness and equity, the Southwest has had their fair share of Nigeria's seat of power, 8 uninterrupted years as president, and same as vice president. They not have taken theirs and are virtually unanimously considered to return power to the South. Everyone with a sense of justice and fairness dictates that the Igbos should be supported to have a bite of the presidency. That is equity, and that's the only fairness spirit expected from every Southerner. But what's Tinubu invariably saying to the Igbo people? Look here, you can go to hell. I control the West and can win the election even without you, and still rule Nigeria whether you like it or not, or die trying. Tinubu has absolutely no sense of justice, equity, and fairness on this score. To him, equity and fairness, to him, everything is self, self, and self. He has set up some various media groups to market the entire Igbo people as secessionists and separatists, all thanks to Kanu on this one. It doesn't matter to Tinubu who may be aggrieved, injured, disappointed, or dissatisfied, as long as his own insatiably greed personal interest is concerned, everything else can give. That is the character that will likely happen to you, Nigeria people. The man detects true equity and fairness, and concomitantly, he still doesn't really believe in simple micro-zoning of power in the South for the interest of justice. All his loud-titled romance with the likes of Joe Ibukwe and mere smokescreen to shield him from his real self. Now the real litmus test of equity has come. His greedy politician, mercantile spirit will not allow him to locate one person from Igbo interaction that is good enough to support. In nepotism and lack of equity, Buhari is a saint. When juxtaposed with the real person of Tinubu, there is Keke and there is Keke boss. Tinubu is the true Keke boss in unfair behavior. He understands that perception is everything, and has before now always preached in favor of morality in politics and welfarism of fairness and live and let live. But he knows how immoral his unbridled quest for power exposes his dangerous selfishness against the Igbos. Today, he has suddenly metamorphosed into a hardcore disciple of positive school of thought. He is now shouting, "It is my constitutional right. I have a right to contest. I must rule. After all, I can collaborate with the North and still will. To hell with the Igbos." There is something indecent, immoral, selfishness and unfairness. Well. The person was not even coming from this angle, the angle I was saying. They are going to call you that you are here struggling for Mr. Writer. You lost it. What I am going to use to win my argument is, if this were a debate. We had news late last year that even in 2019 or 2015, that he was trying to come in with a Muslim ticket. Even now, he's told the North that, look, my Southwest people will give me my votes. I know how to handle them. Just give me yours. I can speak to them, the Southwesterners, and they're going to give me their vote, even if it's a Muslim ticket. What does it say to you? This person will come out and say everybody's won. This is why I'm telling you, our politicians cannot be trusted. Never. If a politician come and tell you this is black, please look at it 100 times to be sure it is black. Yes. Tinubu wants Nigeria to sacrifice itself on his altar of ambition. Who cares about your ambition? Nobody cares. Do you know how many people are working without their ambition being fulfilled? Some people's ambition in this life is just to live right, and they have not. People don't care. Nobody cares about you at all. What are you bringing to the table? Okay, when asked what to do, he said he will pay YF school fees. Is that an argument? He has not even told us how he's going to make sure he walked tooth and nail to end this security. What am I talking about? He has not even come out to say how. Give us a roadmap of ideas of how you're going to run it.